My excitement is immeasurable. My apologies if anything is causing background noise, because guess what? There's somebody outside my house mowing the lawn. Except here's the catch. This time, it is my landlord. This man is really something else. I tell you what, it rained out like less than an hour ago. And I see this dude in my yard mowing the lawn. Are you Regardless, I am super pumped to get into these new Brockhampton songs. I loved Ginger as an album. It's one of my favorites from last year. Last year was really one of the better years for music in recent times, if you ask me. It still was probably crossing into my top 10. I actually saw Brockhampton on tour with 100 gecs and Slow Tie in the last year. As you can tell, I have been very into Brockhampton, and the fact they're coming right back to back on us again, dropping some new music. I mean, I realize Saturation was dropped like back to back to back. It's still cool that they're keeping up their very progressive release schedule, especially with the pandemic going on. It is also worth mentioning that there are 2 singles here, so things can't stay the same. Looking like it's stylized in all lowercase. Very jazzy intro here. Ooh, that dropped good. Damn! Kevin's going hard on this. Before Matt's verse starts here, Kevin's verse on there was hard, dude. And Kevin usually doesn't really rap on Brockhampton songs. He's usually doing the choruses. It's great to see him branching out a little bit more. I understand that he's done a lot of verses, yes. Still, pretty memorable verse from what I can tell. Damn, that distortion is just crazy. So this song kind of appears to be about their progression as artists over the period of time since Brockhampton was made into a band. Kind of classic, kind of lo-fi sounding beat. It's somewhat, it does a little bit to evoke those feelings of longing for the past, kind of. It's, it does a very good job at what it set out to do, but it still managed to go hard despite having that moody quality to it. Do you think it's really interesting that we only got vocals from Matt Champion and Kevin Abstract? I mean, I don't want to say that makes it feel like it's low effort, but it was a really quick song, and I hope that, you know, we'll see something a little bit longer on this next one, or even future songs like coming down the line here. That one just kind of felt like kind of an interlude, or maybe like an intro. It is listed as the first song on this track listing that I think is purely speculation. But NST is the other single that came out, so let's see what this one has to offer for us.
Technical difficulties.
I really like these melodies. It's a very interesting beat. Ooh, I like that pitch shifting. Oh, this shit goes hard. Oh. You hear it? Shit! That was awesome! I really like that one. That's such a banger! Damn! The way Bareface came in on the last leg of that track and just had that, like, mean, nasty, like, flow to his voice that he had on... Shit, I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was St. Percy on the last one. But, like, he just got that, like, killer attitude in his voice. And, okay, great. Bareface is awesome as a vocalist when he's doing his slower cuts on the end of the Saturation albums, singing through the tracks like that. But, dude, when Bareface does that shit, that hits me a certain way. I don't know what else I gotta say about it. Kevin did an okay job on that song. Nothing to complain about as far as that goes. And Matt Champion really picked up the song by the time that it got passed over to him. Once again though, we have seen 3 of the many vocalists of Brockhampton. I'm not sure where the fuck Merlin was at, but we needed Merlin on that track, alright? Show me my boy. I'm keeping my eyes out for it. That's not to say that the 3 members that we did get on these songs didn't do an excellent job with their runtime. I think that both of those tracks were really solid, and I do think that they're only small tasters of what is to come, so that is cool. I am so hyped that we're getting more Brockhampton this year. Oh, I'm like a kid on the night before Christmas when I hear that there's new Brockhampton coming out, dude. Alright, well, I will certainly be making more videos on Brockhampton when more music comes out. So do subscribe if you want to see more Brockhampton content coming your way when they release new music, as well as much more music related content coming your way very soon. I upload on a very regular basis. Hit the like button if you did like what you saw today. That always helps a lot. It's just about going to wrap it up for this one, and I will see you in the next video.